How do you treat your in-laws? A friend called me a while ago and she was complaining of how her intended mother-in-law, that is the woman that she wants to get married to the son, doesn't like her. And I told her straight up to just forget the marriage, because if you are coming into a family and the mother of the family, that is the mother of your intended husband, does not like you, my dear, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, if you force yourself into that family, that means you're going to see your eyes will see shege. So I told her to just quit. It's better that she quit the marriage. A lot of people would advise her to just get into the marriage, and with time the in-laws would like her. But my dear, if someone does not like you, someone that you've not met before, someone that you have not even had any interaction, you have not had any dealings with that person, and the person just see you and she feels like she doesn't like you, my dear, there's nothing that will make that person like you. Even if the person starts to like you tomorrow, is all pretense. Listen, this type of advice is why a lot of people are still suffering today, because the person would think that once she get there and try to please them, that they are going to like her. My dear, they're never going to like you, because you didn't do anything to them in the first place. They just see you and they decided that they don't like your personality. Even if you try to change, no matter what you do, they will never ever like you. It is what it is, and you just have to face the reality. The more you try to please them, the more they hate you. That is just the reality. I've read the story of a woman that the day her husband brought her to introduce her to his family, they didn't like her, and then the husband told her to not worry, that he's going to make the family accept her. Did you know that they got married, and after so many years of marriage, they still don't like this woman? They were pretending, because sometimes the man tried to tell them that if people don't like my wife, that means you guys will have to just forget about me, that kind of threats now. So they decided to accept the wife. They didn't accept her, but they pretended to accept the wife, even though they pretended to like the woman after the husband threatened them. But still, the woman could see that they didn't like her, they didn't accept her with their whole hearts. So the disdain was there. And after a while, when they could no longer pretend about it, the husband unfortunately died. The man, I don't know what happened, but he suddenly died. By that time, the woman already had 2 children for this man. Did you know what they did to this woman when she came back to bury the husband? They could not even accept the children of their son. They could not accept those children, the 2 boys that this woman gave birth to, for them, for their family. They treated this woman so terribly. They took away all her husband's properties. The woman was at the verge of losing her sons. That was when the woman received sense. Like, she didn't even know what happened to her, but she received sense. She took her children and ran back to her family. Though she lost her parents, but she had to go back to her extended family. And then from there, she came to start asking people for help so that she could be able to feed her children and raise her children. So what am I trying to say? A family that does not like you will never ever like you. No matter what you do, they will never going to like you. And stop trying to please them, because the more you try to please them, the more they hate you, the more they feel like you are pretending. So you do not need to do any special thing to please people that do not like you. Once they don't like you, my dear, run for your life. That family is not for you. Especially if your man cannot stand straight, stand strong like a man, protect you and protect your interest. And there are also some cases that the husband will protect you while he's dating you, but once you get married to him, the story will change. He will start telling you to please the family, or start telling you to do things for peace to reign. My dear, peace no dey reign for that kind of situation, because these people do not like you, and it's not like you did anything to them. So stop trying to please your in-laws. Those in-laws that do not like you, do not try to do anything to please them.